I wonder what happened to speech to text. Like, it just said no, he doesn't want to work no more, or what? Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, here's Mr. Lee. Hey, everybody, here's Mr. Lee Hayward.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. Can you hear me, Mr. Teddy?
Yes, yes, sir, I can.
Awesome.
Lee, um, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. All's going good on my end. Glad to be joining in. And how's your week been for you?
It's been wonderful. My legs hurt for the first 2 days, 3 days after the first on Friday, but
Yep.
then I started feeling pretty good. My shoulders. Now I did with this the stretchy band thing, right?
Resistance
So
bands, yep.
yeah, right.
Yep.
So I did this 1,000 times yesterday, and then we did the pull the bicep curls two hundred and
Good.
forty times yesterday. And I
Wow.
woke up this morning. I'm not too sore. I feel good. I feel ready to hit. I just want to hit the gym. I want to hit them weights, but I know I'm not ready.
Right. I mean, what you're doing is a great way to like bridge the gap to kind of condition yourself and of course help with the weight loss journey. And that's another one. I mean, everybody's interested, like, where's the weight loss to? How do you know what weight you are now?
Yeah.
I mean,
So on the 14th, I'm gonna get weighed again. But when I got weighed last time, I weighed 514. So
okay.
my total weight is 372 pounds since my accident, and so that's my total weight loss.
372.
Mhm. It's documented too. It's all
Yeah,
documented. That's the beauty. That's no one can ever say BS on this because
that's right.
it's all documented. It's all documented, and that's the beauty part of it. By the way, Lee Hayward, you have a wonderful course. Oh, thank you for the super chat. You have a wonderful course called blueprintafter40.com. Would you
Mhm.
just take a moment and let everybody know what it's about and how they can get with you?
Sure, it's the Muscle After 40 Blueprint. That's what it's called. And that is a program that I developed for myself after I turned 40 and wanted to get back in shape again. And I mentioned this during our last live, but I'll just share it again because I'm sure a lot of people probably weren't there. But in my case, like, I'm a former competitive bodybuilder. So like I started working out when I was 12 years old, started competing in bodybuilding at 17. And throughout my teens, 20s, and early 30s was competing in bodybuilding. And then, my wife and I, we decided, let's grow up. And when we had a child, and after I was approaching the big 40, I as a new father, I got the quote unquote dad bod, as they say, right? Because when you're single and got all the time in the world, it's easy to go to the gym. It's easy to kind of carve out that time for yourself. But as anybody who's watching this, if you're a parent, you know darn well that when you've got a newborn, your priorities get pushed down the list. And parents in general, because you're always just taking care of everybody else, right? You're taking care of kids, you're taking care of the family, you're taking care of the house, you're doing all the chores and errands, and very often your priorities get pushed to the side. And that's what happened to me. And I ended up slowly but surely packing on a few pounds. And it got to the point where I wasn't happy with where I was headed. I wasn't happy with the direction things were going. Like, I was at that fork in the road, and I was like, if I keep going down this path, I'm going to be I'm going to be fat, right?
You're
Normal
gonna be a
fat.
teddy. You're
I'll
gonna
be
be a teddy.
I'll be. I was headed down the wrong way, and I said, I don't want to go down that path, right? I wanted to make a change, but at the same time, I don't want to go to the extremes of bodybuilding, where it's like 6 days a week in the gym, and you know, boiled chicken and broccoli, and doing endless hours of cardio, and like the kind of burning the candle at both ends. So I said, how can I make this a sustainable and manageable way to get in shape? And that's where the whole Muscle After 40 blueprint came about. Is how do you balance it? How do you fit in like mini workouts, even stuff like what we're going to be doing today? How can you make it work with mini workouts and just better eating habits, and basically making these small, subtle changes, like looking for the low hanging fruit of where you can optimize things and get the best bang for your buck? And what we're looking for